We're here at the Hectronic headquarters in Bonndorf in the middle of the Black Forest on a very snowy and cold winter's day. We're looking forward to a very interesting interview with Stefan Forster, who runs the company, about general trends and product developments and their strategy for the future. And actually, I'm looking forward to going in there very quickly. Hectronic is a company headquartered in Germany, but run by Stefan Forster, who's from Switzerland, actually. So is Hectronic a Swiss company or a German company?
I guess we're both. We're a company that is headquartered here in Bonndorf in the south of Germany, where all our production is, where our engineering is. But the juridical headquarters is in Bruck in Switzerland. And it actually came up that in 1996, the small Hectronic at the time, maybe 50 employees, has acquired a part of Kienzle. Kienzle is a German, quite well-known brand here in the south. At the time, almost 200 employees here in Bonndorf, and Hectronic has actually acquired this company at that time.
It was a very brave step from your father, therefore, wasn't it?
Yes, I guess it was quite courageous. It was at the time before my time, but it has, of course, led to a European-based company. Has made everything a lot more interesting for me also. Nowadays, we're a company with quite a broad product portfolio, and this obviously makes things a lot more exciting.
We're talking about the product portfolio. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
We're active in several parts. One, a main part for us is parking. We're a provider for paint display machines in the park environment, which does not relate to PetrolPlaza too much. However, in the refueling, it's three parts: ATG, tank gauging. That came actually from Hectronic Switzerland, who was very much focused on sensoric systems. And here, more from the Kienzle, the German background, was payment solutions, identification solution for home-based refueling market, or nowadays also more and more in the retail environment.
What is the strategy for Hectronic at the moment?
We are trying to focus more and more on solutions or complete solutions for our customers. So in the past we've been a company that has made quite successfully products, be it ATG, tank gauging systems, be it fleet terminals or point of sales. Nowadays it's more complete, so we enhance these products with software solutions, with management tools, and I think this is a path which we will follow in the future as well.
Where are you operating geographically, and where do you see your future markets?
Our main focus is and remains Europe. We've got 3 subsidiaries here in Europe, in France, in Poland, in Austria. Well, actually 4 with the Swiss company as well. We're concentrating somewhat into the Asian market in India. And besides this, we've recently founded a company in the US for our parking business unit.
This is the manufacturing area here at the Hectronic facilities, and I'm talking to Blum, who is product manager for the refueling division. Martin, what exactly is happening here?
Sandra, this is the manufacturing area of Hectronic, where all the systems that we produce are finally assembled. We are working as well, of course, not only on the refueling but also on the parking, which is also assembled here. And in another area on the back side, also our sensor systems, meaning OptiLevel, our probes. We are producing here all kind of OPTs of fuel management systems, like, for example, our standalone versions, which go on the housing directly mounted near the pump, but as well, of course, wall-mounted versions, which can be used mainly for home-based sites, for truck companies which run their own petrol stations. So this is done all here in this area.
Can you give me some figures? How many products are produced here?
Typically, an average, let's say, production number would be around 1,000 units per year. So yeah, all kind of systems, of course, wall-mounted as well as standalone systems, covering really all the sectors like home-based sites, fleet stations, as well as retail sites.
And where do you sell those products?
Well, the majority of the systems is, of course, sold abroad, meaning outside Germany, approximately 70%. And of these 70% outside Germany, we have, let's say, 80% in Europe and 20% rest of the world. So meaning our biggest single market is, of course, Germany, but the majority of the systems is sold somewhere else.
So maybe a little provocative question. With you say over 70% of export of your products, why do you still manufacture in Germany, where we all know that Germany is a very expensive country in terms of resources and everything?
Well, I always used to say we are not a cheap manufacturer, but really we are addicted to quality, and therefore, of course, to ensure this, that our products are really of high quality, we decided to really manufacture this here directly in Germany, well, on beautiful countryside here. But no, it's really, therefore we can really guarantee. We made also some experience, not in production, but in development somewhere else, and there we also got the feedback that really the best quality can be achieved here in Germany.
So it's quality made in Germany?
Definitely, yes. We can really ensure, because we are ISO certified, not only for our own products, but also our suppliers, that we can follow up to the last capacitor or screw the way where it was produced, and therefore we can really keep that high quality standard.
Mentioning the Hectronic quality made in Germany, how does this actually look on the product? And what is so special about the OPT from Hectronic?
Let me show you with an example how it works, or what is meant by the quality, why I think we are really a premium manufacturer. So, for example, here we find a solution, a terminal, which is used for fleet refueling, typically unmanned sites where the heavy trucks, the heavy good vehicles do the refueling. First of all, we use here, for example, the new touchpad, which allows us easily, for example, to customize the display with specific layouts, like, for example, here just a sample, but we can also add various languages where you can easily switch between the language. A very good look and feel for the customer, easy to use, but not only for the customer, also, of course, for the station owner. It's very easy to service and to maintain. Let's assume, for example, we want to change the paper roll, which is on some machines quite tricky. Here it's quite easy. I can open the door unit and simply put this aside, and then I can easily exchange the paper roll without any, let's say, tools or anything necessary. And furthermore, of course, as you can see, we have a quite large paper roll, which is capable of printing approximately 3,000 receipts before it's empty, which means a really long lifetime and very long service and maintenance intervals. We used this paper roll already in 2000, when all the other manufacturers were still working with the small paper rolls, where you needed for the same capacity about 13 paper rolls, which we do with a single one. So therefore it's very easy, very robust, of course, and the IP protection class is also quite high. So also in terms of weather conditions, it's well protected, can be even used in Russia.
Tanja Löffler is the new head of marketing for Hectronic, and from our conversation with Stefan Forster, we've learned that systems are a very strong focus for Hectronic. So Tanja, can you tell me a little bit more about the events that you're going to attend in 2013?
Yeah, we're on the way to AutoSum in Salzburg, and also we're going in April to the AirPack in Nice, and then also in May we are exhibiting at BFT in Münster. So these are the big events for us for this year.
I've also learned that you're holding 2 sales conferences this year. So what is this all about, and where do these happen?
Yeah, this is right. We are organizing 2 big sales conferences for our sales partners in the refueling and in the parking sector, and both conferences are this year in Dubrovnik in Croatia.
Sounds very exciting. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Sandra.